The world of the unknown always creates excitement, and therefore, history as a subject allows us to study about the era and incident which existed long ago based on the fragments of clues, which is nothing but fascinating. So my dear friends, let us be prepared to be even more fascinated as we are set to begin with our program. A very warm welcome to each and every one of you, respected professors and my fellow friends. I warmly welcome you to the formal session of History Fête 2022, celebrating under the theme, Reimagining the Untold Narratives.
We are not makers of history. We are made by history. So this quotation is by Martin Luther King Jr. I welcome every one of you to our History Fête. Can I get a cheer? Yeah. Okay. So I welcome every one of you, and then also not only history department, even the outsiders who have come to join us. We are very delightful to have you here. Today I would be sharing about why this History Fest, or why are we celebrating this History Fest, and also I want to ponder upon the theme that we have selected. Okay, so History Fête, Historia Fête. So the term Historia we took from Greek word, which means inquiry of knowledge. And then Fête, we took it from the French word, which means festival or celebration. Okay, now the theme that is given to us, or that we have selected, that is Reimagining the Untold Narratives. Here, I wanted to ponder upon why this concept, or also why this meaning behind it to all of us. And then the reason why we have selected each competition items. So we just didn't select it, randomly. Everything has a meaning behind it. For a matter of fact, even if the decorations or the competitions such as, slowly starting from, like I said, decorations, the attire that we are wearing, the songs that we are going to present, the drama, the war cry, even the stand-up comedy that we are going to have. Okay, everything has a reason behind it. So I will just go a little bit in detail. So here, Reimagining Narratives, what we wanted to educate everyone throughout this festival is that we wanted to retell a story, okay, from a different perspective in order to explore the ideas that was present there during that time, okay. And also we selected narratives. The reason is also because we wanted to tell a story or an account of series of events that had happened. Now, coming to the items that we have, everyone, here we can see around, such as, the tools, the weapons, or the ornaments, or a drama that is going to perform, or the clothing that we wear. It all signifies or all teaches us about material culture in history. That is the reason behind why we selected this theme, okay? And we are trying to educate everyone on this. And moving on, why we combine all these things and made it material culture of history, because we wanted to represent the physical aspect of society through the objects of how it was made, or what was the story behind it. Okay, so that is one of the reasons. And us as a subject of history, it also provides us the sense of identity. So through our competition and plays, we want to highlight about this identity. So the events that were, presented during the past also made us to understand who we are today. So that is our entire idea, or about our theme that we have made. Now also, I wanted to even ponder upon the philosophy of Herodotus, the father of history. Now don't ask me who was the mother, but still, the father of history. So he was considered as the father of history. The reason is also because he was the first one who recorded every event. And also because his philosophy was always emphasizing on human action and character. Okay, so that is what we wanted to ponder on. So therefore, the bottom line that we're getting here is that through history, we are also systematically, either it be time or even, we're trying to cover up all the cultures, all the documented events, and create and try to tell a story in itself. Now, I would, out of all the programs, I would just pick out some of the competitions, why, in a little bit detail on why we have selected. So let me just go to the clothing or the attires, where you can all see our semester, students very beautifully dressed with their Naga traditional and with the Indian ethnic wear. The reason is because clothing shows in history, it gives us information or it gives us knowledge that clothing shows us about identity. It also shows about the status of a person. And then this clothing also gives us a communication of unity. So we are also encouraging and giving, encouraging even within ourselves also about unity, and we are displaying that. Okay, so that is there. Apart from that, we are also explaining here as history and Historia Fête, that we're trying to explain what we are today throughout this festival. And then also, history as a subject, it is considered as mother of social science, and then that's why it has reached to so many branches today. Either it would be, Indian diaspora, or it can be, women studies. Everything has to start with history. So we are also trying to see the humankind, the civilization that existed or that started from history. Now, let me just go to the different competition that we have that is about the battle cry or the howling that we have added. The reason why we wanted to even include this, because it also has its significance in history. So now, my whole idea, or our teacher collectively, why we wanted to touch every topic is because the papers that we're teaching, we want to incorporate physically or in some way educate students. For example, first semester honors, they are taking the ancient world. So we learn about the Greece. So here, even for the matter of fact, when the Greece, ancients, they would go for the Medic war, they used to perform this war cry. Why? Because, the typical shouting that they will do before the cry, it is sort of like an intimidation to the enemy also, but the terms that they will use is alale. And what it represents, it signifies here strength. It signifies here unity. And my idea was also, not only we're learning and getting information from there, but we're also showing our unity as a whole. And then for a matter of fact, today we'll be having a competition there, which is all going to be very interesting. That will be part of our touch of our team also, which will be represented. Now, I would also like to end here. Since this is your day, and it's not a lecture class, if I go on too deep about another classes, it will be very boring. So I will just end up here by saying that this is your day, and we are celebrating History Fest, also as Historia Fête, with the theme Reimagining The Untold Narratives. So please enjoy every moment, and then make it worth memorable. Now, before I end, I will state a quote by E.H. Carr. He said that, and history is an unending dialogue between the present and the past. And what gives history real life is the mental activity of the historian who poses a series of questions and gets an answer. Thank you, everyone.
In the heart of a bustling southern Angami village, there lived a maiden with her father and mother. Her name was Mehovi. She was considered as one of the most beautiful girls among the Angami tribe. Her looks were enchanting, with flawless complexion, long and dark glossy hair, together with a blazing personality. Fame and beauty spread so far and wide that many admirers who all over Angami region were enticed to different villages. Many warriors came and wooed her. Among them, Visakol came and tried to win her hand. Visakol visited her house soon. Mehovi rejected his proposal and left dejected. She was secretly in love with a young warrior from the neighboring village. His name was Morusa from Kitima village. She never saw or met him, but heard about his strength and the countless number of heads beheaded at Mehovi's house. Mehovi was overwhelmed with emotions because she heard of such rumor initially, but now her suspicion was true. The reason why she rejected all her suitors was because of Morusa. All she could do was wait for Morusa's marriage proposal. The fateful day. Morusa was not only tall, handsome, strong, and fierce, but he was the most eligible bachelor of Kitima village. His wearing tactics was famous and spread throughout the Angami region. He was bashful of the heads he had accumulated, envied by his peers, and feared by both young and old. When Mehovi heard the news that Morusa the warrior agreed to the proposal for marriage, she was expectantly very happy. She went to share the news with her friends. As it was customary for a feast to take place when a woman was to be betrothed to a warrior, Mehovi's friends, relatives prepared for a great feast. Until the wedding day arrived, the celebration was to continue. But just few weeks before the wedding, Mehovi, as usual after the feast, went to sleep. Suddenly, she looked around and noticed she was in a kitchen. As she got up, she realized she was in Morusa's house.
Oh, strange. Why is there no one here and who kept this bed full of surprise and nature?
This is a reenactment of Mehovi's dreams. On waking up,
Oh, this was the strangest dream ever. What could this mean?
in those days, dreaming of rice and meat was considered a bad omen, and Mehovi kept dreaming the dream repeatedly. But she never got a chance to tell her family or friends because everyone was busy preparing for the wedding. At Kitima, Morusa was quite delighted that he was to marry Mehovi. He had heard of how beautiful and charming she was. His family and clansmen were elated.
Morza! Oi! Morza, my son, you should be getting ready to weeks. We should prepare a feast. Morza, I'm very much delighted that Melvin's family accepted the proposal. Consider yourself a very lucky man.
Father, I'm glad that you suggested the proposal. But now I should do something of note to prove myself as a warrior.
That is excellent. You are a warrior. Go do what you need to.
Since those days were the days of headhunting, gifting a head was considered to be a symbol of strength and a true warrior. Morusa set outside his village into the forest, expecting to encounter an enemy warrior. He was ready with a dao and a spear to cut off a head as a gift, but that day he met no such enemy.
Today is not my day. My enemies. How shall I prove myself to Melody?
So he kept walking. Finally, his steps led him to a village which was quite deserted.
This place is deserted. The villagers must be working in the field. This is the perfect time for me to find something.
Morusa walked inside the village where it was so quiet because it was the time most people were in the fields. He kept walking. Then he saw a house where a woman sat on her porch weaving.
Wow, what a beautiful woman. What a beautiful hair. This shall be the perfect gift.
Morusa tiptoed slowly towards the house, ready with the spear and dao. Mehovi felt as if something moved behind her, so she looked back. She was surprised to see a man with a dao and a spear. Before she could scream, the man slid the weaving loom off her and drove the spear into her heart. She died instantly.
That was quick. Oh my God, thank you. This is a beautiful woman. Now I shall cut her head.
Morusa cuts off the woman's head. He was very happy that day. He found his target and with great pride took it home.
Oh, what a lovely day. I'm returning home as a hero. As a chief to bring a gift from my lovely bride. Hey, everyone, fill waterfall for my beautiful bride.
Whoa, what a gift. You need to invite the pretty lady.
Returning from the field, Mehovi's parents called out her name.
Mihovio, Mihovio. Oh, Mihovio.
As they entered, they saw a lifeless body.
Mihovio! Oh, Mihovio, what did you do? Oh, Mihovio! Oh.
As the parents were crying helplessly, a villager passes by. While the rejoicing went on in Kidima, there was a solemn atmosphere in the neighboring village. Mehovi's village was filled with sadness. A tragedy had happened. Mehovi's family were shocked by her death. All the celebration for the wedding now turned to a mourning funeral. The way she died confirmed that she was killed by a warrior. The messenger goes and informs Morusa and his family.
Hey, I have some news. Mihovio is dead.
Morusa's family was shocked by the news. The preparation was stopped and everyone started mourning. The uncle goes to the funeral. Morusa was grief-stricken and mourned for days, but slowly as days passed, the story of how Mehovi passed seemed suspiciously similar. So he went to his uncle to get the details of the story.
Uncle, you went to Melvy's family the other day. Tell me how she was.
Ah, yes, Morsa. We went to visit her family. It was a tragic funeral. She was seen to be beheaded.
Ah, I can't believe it's still true. I look forward to it.
Indeed, Morsa. She was found on the porch. She was seen to be living.
Oh my goodness, I killed the woman the other day while she was swimming on the porch. Exactly my own beloved.
What, Morsa? Go bring that you're beheaded.
Morusa goes and brings the head while the uncles wait. As Morusa emerges with the head, his uncle is stunned.
Morsa, what have you done? This Mihovio. Oh, Morsa.
Morusa stood there, shocked and numbed. He froze, dropping the head in a daze, and he sat before the head and started crying. The message was sent to Mehovi's family as to what had actually happened. Both the families were in shock. The pain and the mourning in both villages were unimaginable. The act of headhunting for pride of a warrior brought terrible grief. It was hard to recover from the loss. This is a tragic story of Morisa and Mehovi. This story is often told as a warning and condemnation against headhunting.
I now give time to our talented Veluzo Hoshi to take his time.
I would like to say about something about this music. This is basically about women, and like I especially want to dedicate this song to all the women out here. Take it. She gives you a heart, don't you break it. Let your arms be a place you feel safe in. She's the best thing that you ever have. She always says trouble, falling asleep. She likes to cuddle, while under the sheet she loves pop songs and dancing, bad trash TV. There's still a few other things. She loves knows some babies and like giving, has a hard time accepting good compliment. She loves her whole family and all of her friends. So if you're the one she lets in, take it. She gives you a heart, don't you break it. Let your arms be a place you feel safe in. She's the best thing that you ever have. She'll love you for love for her own days when it feels like the whole world might cave in. Stand side by side and you make it. She's the best thing that you ever have. Well, I found a woman stronger than anyone I know. She shares my dreams. I hope that someday I share her home. I found a lover to carry more than just my secret, to carry love, to carry children. Oh, far away, we are still kids, but we're so in love, fighting against all odds. I know we'll be alright this time. Darling, just hold my hand. Be my girl, I'll be your man. I see my future in your eyes. I will never fall in love again until I found her. I said I will never fall unless it's you I fall into. I was lost within the darkness, but then I found her. I found you. Thank you.
I believe that almost all the students present here were from history honors, right? Or maybe you take history as your optional subject. And these entire semesters we have been learning about the past. So why don't we zap back to the present and see how knowledgeable we are in our subject? So now I give time to the quiz competition in charges, Sir Amit Devnath, Assistant Professor, Department of History, and Aten Tong, 5th semester, Department of History, to conduct the quiz competition.
Good morning, everybody. So we are here today to celebrate, as you know, historical fest, and this fest is all about to know and make others know about this history, right? So there is a popular saying regarding this, which you might have heard already, that winning without difficulty or problem is known as victory, but winning with lot of troubles, what creates history, right? So with this, our spirit, we shall going to start here what is known as a quiz competition, right? So this competition is going to be inter-semesters competition, which will be taking place here. So I would like to call the participants from each this semester. They can come and occupy their places, right? So we are having here all our three groups and their members. Now we are going to introduce these three teams here. We are also having for helping in this quiz event with us in scorecard maintaining as well as for keeping the times. We are also get to know them. Before that, I am Amit Devnath, who is going to conduct this entire event. Let us know our participants for today's event. We'll start from right from my left side. The participants are here. You can introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, my name is Niminyo and I'm from the psychology department.
Morning everyone, my name is Yepthomi. I'm from political science department.
Hi everyone, my name is Aten Tong and I'm from the history department.
Okay, welcome for all of these participants, right? You can clap properly for them, for their spirit and all.
Hi everyone, my name is Sewang and I'm from political science department.
Hello. Hi everyone, my name is Vinani Virchishi from history department.
Hello everyone, my name is Hamnyu Pom and I'm from history department.
Hi everyone, my name is Lentina Ayer and I'm from history department.
Hello everyone, my name is Yimtiong Longkumar and I'm from the history department. We're representing the third semester.
Hi everyone, my name is Lina and I'm from history department.
Hi everyone, my name is Sareno and I'm from history department.
Hello everyone, my name is Libo and I'm from history department first semester.
I welcome all of you participants and hope all of you will perform as much as possible and will make this event successful. We are also having with us for helping this event in scorecard, maintaining, keeping the scorecard record and also keeping the times, right? Will also let us know who are they.
Hello, everyone. My name is Miss Ovitoli. I'm taking in charge of the scoreboard.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Philly, and I'll be managing the time.
All right, so we are all set to begin. Here is our quiz competition. So as I have said earlier, that the purpose of this quiz event to know and to make others know about the historical events, right? So now here this events, which historical topics which we are going to have the questions. Here I have chosen the 3 topics and these 3 topics are relevant for this particular year. The first one, which is better known to everybody, is that we know this year we have celebrated that 75th anniversary of independence, which was popularly celebrated as your Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. So this freedom struggle is the very important topic which was known to all. And also a matter to celebrate. So that's why freedom struggle is one topic for today's quiz. The second important topic which started to spring up after the death of the British monarch, the British Queen, and that is the demand for Kohinoor, which in different times which surfaced the demand of the Kohinoor. And this time again, after this September, her death, this demand again surfaced. And last, the topic which we have chosen for this quiz competition, which is lesser known, is that this 2022, actually we have completed 100 years of the discovery of our first urban civilization of this, our India from your Mohenjo-daro, right? So that is the time when 1922 we have discovered this. So this 100 years, this centennial years got completed. So these are three events we have chosen. So here we will start the first event. So you listen in case of first event, what is the rules and regulations. So as it is the first event, you are not going to get any minus point, right? So here only plus points you will be getting. And the name of this event.
Hello.
Okay, we will continue with this. So the first event, the name of the first event is Get, Set, and Accumulate. Means the name suggests only you have to answer here and you have to collect as much as mark is possible. If the three groups, one by one, all will get one questions. Now if one group fails to answer any question, it will be automatically passed to the next group. And next group, if they are giving the correct answer, they will be getting bonus 5 mark, right? And if the first group itself is giving the correct answer, they will be getting plus 10, right? So here, no negative marking, no minus marking, only for correct answer 10 marks. And if any team is giving the answer as a bonus, then they will be getting plus 5. So miss, is it clear? Okay, so we are here going to get the first question of this round first, which is known as a Get, Set, and Accumulate. So first questions come from this group 1. So here is the first question comes for you. Listen carefully and answer with proudly. So Harappa is located in which district? Okay, then you say it in my
The Sahiwal district.
Yes, very good answer. So with this, that right answer, they have started this quiz competition. So Sahiwal, which is the present name of the district, but erstwhile when it was discovered, was known as a Montgomery district. So here, 10 mark for this first team we have. Well started, team 1. Now let us go to the team 2. So here is the question, comes for you. Name the Harappan site from which the Pashupati seal was discovered. Have you heard the question? Name the site from which that Pashupati seal, that popular seal, was discovered. Very easy question. Just think once. You can give the answer. For you. If they fail to give, then it will be passed. We can wait till 1 minute. So timekeeper, you will check this till 1 minute. We will be waiting after asking the questions. No minus point, you can try it. But if you are losing 1 minute, then it will be automatically passed to them. So you should try. Mohenjo-daro. Is the answer is right or wrong? Wrong. But fortunately, the answer is correct. So here comes 10 points for this team 2. So well started by team 1 and team 2. Now let us move to the team 3. So here comes the question for you. Which Harappan site of India is known for having dockyard?
The answer is Lothal.
The answer is Lothal, and the answer is actually 100% correct. So 10 marks for team 3. So all these teams started well with no 0 point. All have started their scorecard. So let us come that next question for team first. Which Harappan site of India is known for having okay. The first note, I am changing the question, right? This already asked. The first noted Englishman who mentioned about the mound of Harappa in 1824, who was he? First Englishman in the year 1824 who mentioned about this mound of Harappa. 1 minute is time, so within 1 minute you should answer.
John Marshall.
No, sorry, not the John Marshall. So this question will be passed to the team, second, team 2. You can try. No negative mark or minus mark. You can answer the question. First, we don't have much time. 1 minute only you can take. Otherwise, it will be passed to the next team. It is your for bonus point.
Is it Alexander Cunningham?
Alexander Cunningham, unfortunately wrong answer. So we shall pass to the last team. In 1824,
Thomas.
much before him.
Thomas Cunningham. Thomas Cunningham.
No, again, wrong answer. So now we'll move to the audience. Can anybody answer it? For you, no negative mark. Okay, so the answer is Charles Mason. Cunningham will be 1853 later on, okay? No problem, we are having bunch of questions waiting for you, don't worry. Now we'll move to the second team. So for this, no score for them. Okay, now we'll move to the second team. Now question for you. Who called the Harappan civilization as a first urban revolution? Who termed this civilization as an urban revolution first time? One minute is time, so we have to keep in mind that also. After that, answer will bring no mark. Use the mic.
Hello.
Okay, and I please repeat. Okay, who is the first noted English person or historian who called this Harappan civilization as the first urban revolution? Sir, please take care of the time. Is it not? Huh? Okay, by the way, the answer is also not so correct, right? So not John Marshall. We'll move to the next team. For bonus mark, okay? For bonus mark, 0.5. We shall wait till 1 minute. Still discussing. We may be running. Time you have to take care.
Alexander Cunningham.
Alexander Cunningham coming repeatedly, but till so far we are not having his question. So the answer is not correct. We'll move to the first team. Bonus question for you, for bonus 5. We have 1 minute time. Within that only we should answer. Time is over? Acha.
Charles Mason.
Uh-huh.
Charles Mason.
No, not again and again Charles Mason. Better luck for next time. So answer anybody from audience once again. For you now open. Okay, so the answer is Gordon Child, who basically believes in this urban revolution and your agricultural revolution, right? Okay, no need to lose hope. Lots of questions are still waiting for you. So no marks again for this group. Now we'll move to the last, group number 3. Now you have to tell the name of that river bank on which that maximum concentration of Harappan sites are found. Or maximum concentration means density of the Harappan sites are located on the bank of which river? Time starts now. Your time is running out. Yes, we are waiting for it.
Indus River.
Indus River. It is most popular river, but unfortunately it is not the Indus River. Okay, we'll move to the team number 1 for bonus point. They are looking confident, but not so. Achha. Our time is going out of your hand.
Ravi River.
Ravi River. Well tried, but again not meeting the need of the question. Now we'll move to this group second for this bonus mark. Not Ravi, not Indus. Which else?
Kaveri River.
Can you repeat?
Kaveri River.
Kaveri River. Unfortunately, Kaveri is not that side. You will get it. South India. Okay, well tried, all the teams. Can anybody from this audience? Again. The river is called that erstwhile Saraswati and presently Ghaghar Hakra River, right? Which got the maximum concentration. Oh, they might be aware, but they out of fear or something did not. So that's why we should try what is in our tongue, right? So this question was for you, right? Now this last round question means last set of question of this first round. For first question comes to team 1. So name a Harappan site which is located on the other parts of Hindu Kush, or we can call it in border of Afghanistan. Any one site, a Harappan site, which can be found in Afghanistan or other parts of the mountain called Hindu Kush. Literally killer of Hindus, the mountain. 1 minute. Time is going out. Whether answer will be with you only. I think next time our time will be reduced. 1 minute to 30 seconds. Over. Okay, time is up for you. So this questions will be passed to this team 2 for you. Bonus question for bonus mark 5 point. The question was that one site which is located in Afghanistan, one Indus site or other parts of the Hindu Kush mountain. Whatever questions, no minus point, so you should tell within the time. Try for the bonus mark. Time is going out. Time's up. Okay. Now pass to this last group. You should try because there is no minus mark, minus point. Too much discussion.
Surko Dada.
Can you repeat?
Surko Dada.
Surto?
Dada.
Genda.
Yes.
It is near about, but unfortunately not the right answer. The name is almost near about the name. The right answer is either Shortug Hai or Mundi Gak, right? So these two sites, Harappan sites, are found in Afghanistan. Don't worry, we are still having lots of questions. We are coming to you. So now the second question for this team 2. You have to just answer which of the following was absent there. I will give you 3 options. Now, which of the following evidence was not found from the Harappan sites? Number 1 option, stadium. Number 2, factory or workshop. And number 3 option is temple. Out of these 3 evidences, which one was absent or we did not find properly? Did you get the question? Yes. I said, which of these following is absent from Harappan sites, right? Absent, not present. Number 1, whether it is stadium. Number 2, whether it is factory or workshop. And number 3, it is a temple. Which one is missing or not properly recognized? Is that stadium, or is that workshop, factory, or is that temple? For 10 marks. Time is going out, huh?
Is it stadium?
It's a stadium. No, stadium was present. People love to play all the time, whether ancient or recent. Right? So stadium was to there. Yes, it will be passed to this team 3 for bonus point, 5 mark, bonus point.
Temple. Temple.
Temple, yes, the answer is absolutely correct. It was the temple. So clear-cut indication of temple was not yet found. So bonus 5 mark for this team 3. And team 2, you could not score here. Hope for you will score in last round. Next round, sorry. The last question of this round comes for this group 3. So here is your questions. You have to judge it, which I will give you options. Again, you have to judge, right? So Indus sites gives the example of mummy and pyramid. Now what you have to say, whether these both are correct, both were found from the Indus civilization, mummy and pyramid, or partially correct, only mummy has found, not pyramid, or pyramid was found, not mummy, or both was not found from Harappan site. Did you get the questions? So 4 options is there. 4 options are there. You have to choose which one is correct, whether mummy and pyramid both were found, or only mummy was found, or only pyramid was found, or none of these were found from Indus sites. You have answered? None of these were found. Unfortunately, that is not the correct answer. We shall move to this team first for bonus mark. No mark for this team 3. 1. In Indus civilization, whether we have found mummy and pyramid, these 2 evidences. Now what you have to say, whether both we have found from Indus civilization, yes or no, or we have found only mummy, or we have found only pyramid, or we did not find anything, neither mummy nor pyramid from Indus civilization. They already answered one and that is wrong. So you can judge. Now 3 options for you. 1 minute is time.
Only mummy was found.
Only mummy was found. And this answer I think you have discussed properly or on the basis of guess. Either guess or you are from knowledge you have discussed, but the answer is correct. 5 mark, bonus 5 mark for team first. So here we will be ending this first round, which known as get, set and accumulate, where no minus points are there. And all these teams had got 2 questions, 3 questions, right? So now we will go to the miss for knowing that they are scored still so far.
Okay, after the first round, the first group they have scored 15. The second group 10 only. The third group 15.
15. Okay, so for second group, no need to get much of burden or don't worry, because still 3 more rounds are waiting for you, right? So after this first round, we will be going to the next round. And this next round is known as identify to score high, right? So as the name suggests again, you have to identify certain options, certain features I will tell you. And if you are identifying in very first option, then you will be awarding 20 points, right? I will give here three features or options I will tell you. If first options, within first options you can guess it, you will get 20 points. If you are getting it during the second option, then you will be getting 15 points. And if it is in third option, then you will be getting 10 points. Again, no minus mark, no negative mark here. Is it understandable? Instruction? Okay. So now we will go for this identify to score high. For this round, the first question, first features or options indications for team 1. So here is your options come. The option number 1. You have to recognize and you have to tell me about whom, freedom fighters or personality I am talking about, right? You have to guess it. So here comes the first option. Listen carefully. After completing his degree in natural science in 1910 from Trinity College in Cambridge, he moved to London and studied law at Inner Temple Inn. Who is the person I am talking about? In all rounds, you will be getting 1 minute time, right? If you are not getting, you can ask me, I can repeat again. He completed his degree in natural science in England in 1910. And then he went to London for study of the law. By profession, what he is going to be, you can understand then. So this option, if you can guess, you will get 20 mark about whom I am talking. Time's up, so I will go for this second option, right? Second feature. He returned in August 1912 in India and started practicing as an advocate in Allahabad High Court. In Allahabad High Court, after coming in India in 1912, he started practicing as an advocate. About whom I am talking? For 15 mark.
Mahatma Gandhi.
Mahatma Gandhi, he returned 1915 from South Africa, right? And before, so 1912 I said. So you could not. Can other guess these options? I will giving the last option, so let us see whether you can guess. But no mark, but let us see whether you can guess or not. He was inspired by Mahatma Gandhi and started fight against the imperialism. Under his presidency, historic Purna Swaraj resolution was passed and also decided that 26th January will be celebrated as Independence Day till India is not getting independence. About whom we are talking? Any other groups? Under whose presidency the Purna Swaraj resolution was passed in 1929? Karachi.
Bal Gangadhar Tilak.
Not Bal Gangadhar Tilak. He was one of the extremists, right? So he is Jawaharlal Nehru. So Bal Gangadhar Tilak was not inspired by Mahatma Gandhi, right? So now Nehru was his one of the chief follower. Anyway, don't worry, we will come to you again. So now here the second question for group T, group 2, second group. Here comes the second question for you. Here comes the first option. In his early days, he was follower of non-violence of Mahatma Gandhi, but also became gradually later admirer of Marxism and inspired by writings of Vladimir Lenin, not Vladimir Putin. Earlier the follower of the Gandhi, but later on became admirer of the Marx, Karl Marx, popular revolutionary. 1 minute is time. This is for 20 marks if you can answer. Okay, shall I go for the next option? Next option? All right. So in 1926, he founded the Navjawan Bharat Sabha, a socialist organization with the aim to overthrow British imperialism. Navjawan Bharat Sabha, a socialist organization in the year 1926. Okay, I have to move, I think, to third option. Oh, would like
Is
to
it
answer.
Dr. S. Radhakrishnan?
Dr. S. Radhakrishnan. Now, you see, Navjavan Sabha and socialism is there within his mentality or within his ideology, right? So it is not your Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan. Radhakrishnan, you said? Not Radhakrishnan. Anybody else can answer? Okay, let me give the third answer, then option, then you can give the answer. Inspired by French anarchist Auguste Valiant, who had bombed the Chamber of Deputies in 1893. He threw bomb in the assembly against the public safety bill. Can you guess now? Who threw the bomb in assembly against the public safety bill? Still you don't guess? Anybody from here? Audience can guess who threw the bomb in assembly. The bomb was to make hear the deaf who can't hear for them. It was his statement, not to kill anybody. Huh? Chetan Bhagat. You are near about him, partially correct. He was the Bhagat Singh, not Chetan Bhagat. Okay? Don't worry, we'll come to you again. You will have more chance to score. Okay, now the options for group 3. So here you have to guess about whom I am talking. He is termed as patriot of patriot by Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi called him patriot of patriot. Whom Mahatma Gandhi called like this, patriot of patriots. Okay, no mark for them. Okay, second option. All right. This legendary freedom fighter imprisoned 11 times during the period from 1921 to 41. He had assumed the post of mayor of Calcutta in 1930. He was also the mayor of Calcutta, and 14 times he went for in prison. Doubtful, yes, no, what to tell?
Subhash Chandra Bose.
Subhash Chandra Bose. The answer is not come so much confidently, but the answer is 100% absolutely correct. So for this, they are giving the answer with the second option. So the mark will be 15 for this. Okay. So now next, again, let us start with this team 1. So here are a few questions for you again. Means options. You have to guess again, right? I will not mention his or her name. Instead of his or her name, I will use the X. And you have to guess who is this X, right? So as per X, or he used to tell that, loss of religion is the loss of culture, and loss of culture is the loss of identity. X is to say, who is the X? Okay, shall I go for second option? Okay. Now you will get first option here. She, the X is definitely she. She was awarded with the Tamra Patra for contributing Indian freedom struggle in 1972 and Padma Bhushan in 1982. She. I think you have guessed the answer. I don't know. You can try. Or one more option still there, otherwise.
Sarojini Naidu.
Sarojini Naidu. No, not Sarojini Naidu. So last option is that she was termed by Jawaharlal Nehru as a daughter of hills. Still don't know? Okay, whether do you know her? Daughter of hills, popularly known as, she is known as, and she was very much active during the 1930s, this non-cooperation movement. Can you guess? Daughter of hills. From audience, anybody can answer? Who is answering? Ask. Oh, question. Oh, so she is popularly known as Daughter of Hills. She received this Tamra Patra Award in 1972 as well as Padma Bhushan in 1982 for her contribution in Indian freedom struggle. Now you have got, I think. Rani, yes. Only Rani. What is the full name of the Rani? Rani what? Yes, Rani Gaidinliu. So that's the correct answer, right? So okay, don't worry. This was for you, right? Now we'll move to the team second. Now you have to guess one situation or one event will be going on. About that, I will give you some options. The first option is when this idea first time proposed by the British, this was opposed by the Henry John Stedman Cotton, Chief Commissioner of Assam. Chief Commissioner of Assam, this John Stedman Cotton opposed this idea. About which idea I am talking about? This is the first option. Can you get? Otherwise, I shall move to the second option. Second option. The provincial state, this idea, why it has come? Because the argument is that the provincial state of Bengal having 80 million population, which is too vast for administration. What is idea here is coming? This John Cotton is opposing this idea. This idea is regarding the administration of Bengal, and they are giving the argument too much big. The size is big.
Partition of Bengal.
Partition of Bengal. Very good and very correct and very quick answer. So 15 mark for this option. I think second option helped. Okay, now we shall move to the group number 3. So here are the options for you. During this movement, you have to mention again same one event or incident. Movement is going on. This movement, which movement I am referring here. During this movement, the plantation workers of Assam thought that now they will be free to move and can go back their village, which right to move outside was snatched from them by the Inland Immigration Act of 1859. Can you understand this option? Means there is a tea gardens worker, their right was snatched, their right curtailed to go back their home, but now during this movement time, they are feeling they may go back their home. Which movement I am talking about? First option, can you tell? Or shall we go to the next option?
Champaran Satyagraha.
Be louder.
Champaran Satyagraha.
Champaran Satyagraha. You are almost the same leader, but not same movement. Well tried. So can you like to hear the second option? Okay, the second option is even former indentured labor of Fiji, Baba Ramchandra in Awadh and Sitaram Raju in Andhra led the movements in their own way. So in Uttar Pradesh and in Andhra Pradesh also this movement was there, but in their own way. Which movement? In Assam also it was there. We have seen last point. So as you already answered, so you will be not scoring anything, but you can still give the answer. Okay, so last option for this. The background, immediate background of this movement is, means it is caused by the Jallianwala Bagh massacre, right? After Jallianwala Bagh massacre, this movement emerged as a consequences of this Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Which movement I am talking about? Still not? From there, any other group? After Jallianwala Bagh massacre, which movement started in India? Audience? In 1919, right? So that's also 100 years completed after this movement's end. In 1922, that movement got ended by the incident of the Chauri Chaura. Which was the movement? So that is the non-cooperation movement. Oh, you are aware about this. So here we have ended our this second round, identify to score high, right? So now once again we'll hear the miss to know the scores of each team.
Okay, all the teams are doing well, but after the first and the second round, the first round still remains with the same point, 15. The second team with 25. The third team with 30 points.
Okay, thank you. Okay. I guess you have guessed the next event, right? As you have got some gifts from me. So this is the whistle. So what you have to do it, you have to blow it, right? When you have to blow it, when I will ask the question. So this round, next round, is termed as dare with bit care, right? You have to dare here. If you are not daring, means not coming for this, not blowing the whistles, you are not be allowing to give the answers. But if you once you are blowing the whistles, I will not complete my questions. I will stop there, but you have to answer it. right? Whenever you will be blow the whistle. And once if you answer, and if your answer is not correct, or after blowing the whistles, you are not giving the answer, then you know as a consequence, 5 marks will be deducting. Sorry, not 5 marks. Here 10 marks will be deducting. And if you will be giving the right answer, then similarly you will be awarding plus 20, right? So you can score more, 20 plus, as well as you can lose also. But loss is less, only minus 10. Is it clear? So here, again same. After blowing the whistle, you will give them 60 seconds, 1 minute time, right? So I will be asking almost 10 to 11 questions. So after listening the team which will blow the whistle first, they will be allowed to give the answer, right? Only plus and minus marks are there, only one team will be permitted. Plus mark is your plus 20 if you will giving right answer. If wrong answer, then minus 10. Am I clear with the instruction? Okay. So get ready with the whistle. So dare with a bit care. Okay. So okay, here comes the first question. The earliest or oldest evidence of horse bone comes from which of the Harappan site? The earliest or oldest evidence of horse bone. The evidence of the horse bone especially comes from which of the Harappan site? Team 3. Blow it properly, right? So that we can recognize. Otherwise, it will be okay. Team 3rd has given that blow the whistle. Now let us hear them.
Kalibangan.
I said bone of the horse, not bone of camels, right? Okay, so Kalibangan is not the correct answer. So correct answer is Surkotoda. So minus 10 for this group 3. So now we'll go for the second question. Listen carefully and you blow your whistle. The first use of the term Indus civilization was done by whom? Who used the first time the term Indus civilization? Now maybe those who are aware about the answer still getting a bit afraid, right? If you are very much confident, you will be getting 20 marks. Don't hesitate. 1 minute is time, otherwise nobody will be hard. Okay, once again, team 3, they are very much confident and very much energetic also. Okay, yes, we'll hear.
John Marshall.
John Marshall. Again, this answer is coming with not very much confident, but the answer is 100% right. So plus 20 for team 3. So if you are confident, you should try, right? Because for losing you will lose only 10, but you can score plus 20. Now the next questions. Keep your these whistles near to your mouth. So here comes your question. The largest Harappan site of India. Which one is the largest Harappan site of India? Name again team 3. They are not missing any time. Okay, yes.
Rakhigari.
Rakhigari. So Rakhigari was very much in news last 5 to 3 years because there some DNA test was also going on to identify our ancestors, right? So Rakhigari is again 100% absolutely correct answer for plus 20 for this team 3. So what happened with this team 1 and team 2? They are sleeping or? Now time to get up. They are already going up. Okay. Hope now this blow of whistle from team first and second we are getting. So now here comes the question number 4. During which movement Kanaklata Barua was shot dead by the Imperial Police of British? Kanaklata Barua, a popular name. During which movement? Is from Assam. She is from Assam. 1 minute is time. If no one is giving, then these questions will be dismissed. So no one will be scoring any mark. Kanaklata Barua from Assam. During which movement she was shot dead by the British Imperialist Police? Till so far no question. Anyone from audience? Kanaklata Barua. Okay, so the movement was Quit India movement, right? Of August Revolution of 1942. Okay, we shall move to the next question. So next question is, what is another name of Malabar Rebellion? Malabar Rebellion, what is the another name of that Malabar Rebellion? So Malabar, let me tell you, it is in Kerala, western coast of India. What is the name of Malabar Rebellion? How in other way it is known as? Popular incident during the non-cooperation movement. So many options I gave, clues. One minute time we will be having. Malabar, and even one more clue I can give this movement, another name also starts with M. No further help can be possible. Yes, you can try. Time is there. Plus 20 minus 10. So minus 10 is stopping to blow the whistle. Time is up. So audience, can you answer? Mopla is absolutely correct answer is Mopla. So Mopla rebellion is known as also other way Malabar rebellion. Very good. I could not see who answered. Very nice. Okay, now let us see the next question. Keep your this whistle near to you. Okay, now comes the question number 6. Gadar movement was an early 20th international political movement founded by Indian expertise. What you have to tell, what is the meaning of the word Gadar? What is the meaning of the word Gadar, which is actually taken from the Arabic word from Urdu, root from Arabic and word from Urdu. What is the meaning of it in English? Gadar. One minute is time. So 20 you can score, plus 20. You can go so much up. Okay, so here after a long, this team 1 has tried. They have dared. And as they have dared, I guess they will give the correct answer. Yes, we are waiting.
Really? Oh.
Meaning of Gadar, yes.
Traitor. Traitor.
Be clear.
Traitor.
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 Traitor. No, not traitor. This to Gaddar in Hindi. Traitor you are telling, right? So that's, this is a movement. So how traitors will launch movement for India's independence. Okay, unfortunately minus 10 for this team 1. Anybody else can answer? Now to no, minus plus. You can try. Gadar from audience? Anyone? So Gadar, it means revolution, right? So revolution is the meaning. I said Urdu word, not Hindi. And Hindi it is known Gaddar, traitor. Anyway, don't worry. Now few more questions are still there. You can still score some more marks. So here comes the question number 7. As per Hindu tradition and scripture, what is the name of the diamond Kohinoor? Which group? Group second, yes.
Name of the?
Kohinoor, as per the Hindu scripture and tradition. You have blown the whistle, now you can try. Yes.
So,
yes, okay.
sir, can you please repeat?
Can I please repeat, obviously. So what is, as per the Hindu tradition and Hindu scripture, what is the name of the diamond Kohinoor? By which name this Kohinoor diamond is known in the Hindu scripture or Hindu tradition?
Matnayak.
Huh?
So, Matnayak.
Not Vatnayak. No, Vatnayak you said? Yeah. No. Okay, sorry, any other team can answer? Anybody from audience? Okay, so the answer of the Kohinoor, which is known in Hindu scripture as Syamantika, right? So Syamantika is the word, I think you knew it, right? So why you did not knew, then you should tell. Anyway, so next question shall go, this question number 8. Again from Hindu, this religious Hindu tradition of this Kohinoor. which Hindu god was believed to wear or put this Syamantika, this Kohinoor, as a pendant on his neck? Which Hindu god used to use this Kohinoor as pendant or locket in his neck? As per Hindu tradition, which Hindu god use it? Wear it. Now see here, Kohinoor, you have to use your brain, right? Kohinoor is very much bright. So maybe the god which is very much bright, near to it, bright, light. Still you can't guess. Okay, all are doubtful. No? If not correct, then -10. Okay, I guess audience can. I already have given clue also. The god may be related with bright, light. Okay, so I guess time is over, right? Oh, this is there. Achha. Okay. Over? Okay, so the answer is the Surya or the sun god. He used to wearing it. Okay. Let us see the question number 9. At present, where is the diamond kept for public display? The first is group team, second is the first who blew the whistle. Yes. Use the mic now.
Tower of London.
Yes, Tower of London for this. This is the jewel house at the Tower of London. Where this? So 20 mark for this team too. So after a long but good comeback, right? So 20 marks. So now we shall have the question number 10. When British took it from Sikh, who is the Governor General of India of that time? When British took this Kohinoor from the Sikh, who was Governor General of that time? Under whose Governor Generalship this Kohinoor was transferred in the hands of the British? Who was the Governor General? The most imperialist. I've given that highest clue about him. Okay, 1 minute is time. You can score 20 plus 20. Most imperialist Governor General of all the time. Okay, now come from this group first. Yes.
Lord Canning.
Lord?
Canning.
Lord Canning is most imperialist. Okay, we'll try, but not Lord Canning. Okay, -10. Can you answer any other groups? Most imperialist. Audience may try, right? Okay, so he was the Lord Dalhousie, during whose time this diamond was transferred. Okay, so here comes your last questions of this Dare with Care, this rounds. So last chance to score 20, right? Everybody be alert, be aware, and just blow the whistle. Now, traditional and historical account of this Kohinoor written by whom? Or who has written the traditional and historical account of the Kohinoor? And this book already is in our National Archive of India. It is present there. Who is the author? Last chance to score 20, and you can change the scorecard. Repeat. Okay. Who is the author of the book called Traditional and Historical Account of the Kohinoor? Who is the author of the book? Traditional and Historical Account of the Kohinoor. So no one is trying, no one wants to take the chance or risk. So audience, can you guess? Okay, so the answer is Metcalfe, right? So Metcalfe was the author. So with these questions, we are ending this third round, which is known as Dare with a Bit Care, right? So this round ended here. Now once again, we'll go to the Miss for knowing the scores.
Okay, after the third round, the first group, they are with -5, okay? So that means it's 0. The second group, with the second highest with 35 points, and the leading group is the third group with 60 points.
So we can see there in scorecards there is means not equal, unequal scores are we are having. But again, that last round will give you sufficient scope to reach to that point, right? To at least you can balance your score. So this last round is termed as run for final fun. So if that means you have to increase your speed. So here what will be there, how this event will run. For each group, I will be asking 7 questions. And you will be getting 90 seconds. That means 1 minute and 30 seconds. And within this 90 seconds, you have to answer all the 7 questions. If you don't know the question's answer, you simply tell me pass. If you are passing it, no negative mark. But if you are attempting the question and you are giving the wrong answer, then -5. And if you are giving the right answer, then +10. Is it understandable? And if you don't know, then simply pass it, so no minus point. Am I clear with instructions? Okay, so we shall start with this team. Team first, right? So here comes your 7 questions, 90 seconds for this round. Okay, so time starts now. The Harappan did not know use of which metal? And if you are not telling pass, I will not proceed further. Harappa did not know the use of which metal?
Iron. Iron.
Iron, and with hesitation, but it is indeed the right answer. 10 mark for this. Next, the granary discovered at Harappa was located either inside or outside of citadel. Citadel, the high town, whether the granary was found inside of that or outside of that.
Outside.
Outside. And again, right answer, if outside. Yes. Then next question, which was the only city of the Indus without fortification? No fortification was done. No fortified wall was found. Pass, okay. From which place Mahatma Gandhi started civil disobedience movement? Name the place from where he started. Exact place, starting point. That popular place. 90 seconds, huh? We will having 7 questions within 90 seconds. So you have to be either pass me or...
Sabarmati Ashram.
Sabarmati Ashram, correct answer. Next question. Who photographed the police atrocities in the Dharsana and published in England? That police brutality. Skip, okay. Who was the founder of Khudai Khidmatgars or red shirt? Khudai Khidmatgars. Who was the founder? Skip, okay. Last question. In which prison Gandhi placed during the civil disobedience movement? In which prison or which jail? Time's up. Okay, so you have given, I think, 3 right answers, right? 3 right answers. Okay, no need to worry. So 3 scores. So now we'll come to this second group. Same instructions. 90 seconds time, 7 questions. If you are knowing the answer, give immediately. Otherwise, you say me pass. So here starts the time. Which was the biggest building in Mohenjo-daro? What is the name of the biggest building found in Mohenjo-daro? 90 seconds time you have to keep in your mind.
The Great Bath.
The Great Bath is not correct. -5. Next question. Many believe the practice of yoga is started from Indus Valley civilization. Is right or wrong this belief? The practice of yoga which we do today is started from Indus civilization. Is it right or wrong this belief? Pass. Okay, except Mohenjo-daro, which is another city known as Mound of Dead. Mohenjo-daro is known as Mound of Dead. One more city is there which is also known as Mound of Dead. You have to say, otherwise pass, other time is going. Pass. Okay, next question. On April 12, 1944, Subhash Chandra Bose hoisted the Indian national flag in which town of India? Which state? Which town and which state? At least state name you can say in 1944 during the Second World War. Near to you, close to you. Time is going. Pass, okay. Which party was established by Subhash Chandra Bose after he left the Indian National Congress? He came out of the Indian National Congress. Which party was established by him? Time's up. Not a single question you have tried. Okay. So they are very easy. That Subhash Chandra Bose, who hoisted the flag, is near to you in Manipur. There is a town called Moirang, right? So where he hoisted the flag. Anyway, no need to get upset. Now we shall go for this team number 3rd. So same instruction, similar rules for you also. So are you ready? Okay. So we'll start it. 90 seconds is time. Okay. Indus scripts was written from right to left. Is it true or false? Right to left, opposite direction, how we are writing. Is it true or false? Time is going. Either you have to answer or you have to say pass. Or I will be waiting in one question, pausing in one question.
False.
Is it false? You are sorry, and for you are the wrong. You are false. It was right. It is from right to left. Next question. The first site discovered in Indus after independence. In India, from Indus site discovered in India after independence. Which site? After 1947 in India, which Harappan site was discovered? Pass. Pass or what? Okay. Who is considered as grandmother of Indian revolutionary movement? The grandmother of Indian revolutionary movement. Pass. Okay. In which place Gadar party was formed? Gadar party, same we have seen. In which place it was formed? Pass. Under whose leadership Kakori train conspiracy was conducted or organized? Pass. Name the revolutionary who changed his name to Ram Muhammad Singh Azad. Who was the revolutionary who kept his name like Ram Muhammad Azad as a unification of all sects and all? Time's also up, not a single. So this is the Uddham Singh. So they could not score anything from this round, right? So now we shall go to the miss once again for the final scores. Okay? So with this, our 4 rounds are ending here, and with this competitions are also ending here. Okay.
Okay. So with the quiz competition coming to an end, as we all know, the 3rd position goes to the first team, okay, with 25 points. The second group with 30 points, okay. And then the team or the winner of this quiz competition goes to the 3rd team, that is 55 points.
Okay, so congratulations to team 3, and also well played and participated by teams 2, first and team 2nd. Hope in future we will again get such type of scope to interact. So with this, we will be ending this event. Thank you very much.